Magama Pius. I live here in Greenpoint, Kailicha, and I'm 25 years old.
And what do you want to do with your life? Like, what have you studied?
Mostly, my passion is on music and also acting. But now suddenly I had interest in journalism. Recently I had a really personal story that something just happened to me recently. It's not even a week yet. I was robbed in my house, and then this person raped me. So it's a really story that I want to focus on, and just seeing how people can live with such things. How can people do that? Because Kailicha, I called my home.
That happened to you?
That happened to me.
Wow.
So that not even a week on Thursday.
Wow.
Just Thursday in the morning, 3 o'clock. So it's something that I really want to know, and people who don't get punished out of this, because I've been dealing with a lot of cases. Young people from a community, children who've been raped, and these people are still walking down the street freely. So it's things that I really...
And do you know who it was that raped you, and is that person still walking the street?
I don't know the person who raped me, but I could recognize him, and I could point him if I could see him. But other people who raped other people that I was working with, I know them, I've seen them, and they're staying in my community. So it's stories that I really want to tell, and to just tell about the survivors of the rape, how it makes them feel, how it changed their lives, because it changes a person's life, it takes a person's, you see, it's like you're seeing a person's heart on your hand. Getting robbed, taking away everything on this person, everything about this person's life. It's been turned upside down. So stories like that, I think they could just open up to people.
How did you report it to the police?
I did everything. I reported to the police. I went to the hospital. We're still waiting now to hear what's going to happen and all the stuff.
And what makes you so strong? Because you are so strong.
It's my child. I have a 5-year-old daughter.
Okay.
I have a 5-year-old.
Was she alright during the incident?
She was there, but I begged them to not do nothing.
And why did they leave you? Did they just leave the person?
He didn't just leave. He took my cell phones, my clothes, my other stuff. But it's the acting that it just happened. Something just happened. Just happened to just make him cool down that minute and pleasing him to go. Because you know, you kind of have those things in your mind. You must cool down just for the sake of my child. This man must go out to this house.
Of course.
You see, so I don't know, but.
But Magama, may I ask you, so I understand you want to tell the story, and of course it's a very, very powerful story. How do you think it will help to have that story on camera and to be able to tell that story?
I've seen a lot of stories. Mostly it's about gay, lesbian women, and even people being raped, and then they don't tell much of a story about a survivor. How does this person lives today after this thing has happened to them, and how is this happen? Like, if ever you're walking down the street, people, maybe some of them, they always have that shame. Shame, she was raped, and now maybe she fears for her life and all this stuff. They don't know what's inside that person. Maybe what makes that person to really say, I'm walking down the street and I'm not turning back. So it's things like that I really want to people to hear. Yeah.
How do you feel about your story going public?
You see, that first day I was telling everyone because I didn't feel shame. I didn't feel nothing.
It wasn't your shame, it was his shame.
I told the time I was walking the street, I was telling everyone, this just happened to me. And a person who did this is a person like this and that and that and that. I just wished that people could just know and just maybe catch this person, and I wouldn't mind even, I wouldn't hide my face because of that person. I wouldn't hide who am I because of an evil person. I'll never do that. I wouldn't. I'm not that. I don't know. I really don't. I'm angry. That's the most thing that is in me. I'm angry.
That's normal. It's normal and healthy to be angry after something like that happens to you.
Really angry.
Yeah. And this is a good way of getting back your anger.
I think it's the best way. It's instead of just shut it. I think if ever I tell to people, And you know, in my community, people know me as an activist, a person who goes and works with people and help other people. So this happens to me. Maybe people will just maybe now start to understand. It happened to Pagama, so it can happen also to me.
Exactly.
So let me really take this seriously. It's not
Have
something people...
you done any volunteer work? Or?
Treatment Action, I started there since I was in high school, 98, when it's Treatment
What made you
Action.
start there?
Firstly, it was just because of I was a child. I wanted to be a comrade, to be called a comrade.
Yeah.
Then afterwards, it started to change because other of my friends were HIV positive, and then one of the coordinator of TAC took us to a 5-year-old child who was dying of HIV/AIDS. So it's where everything started to really, like I really felt I really need to be here.
Do you know your status?
I know my status.
Are you on antiretrovirals after being raped? Should you have to go?
No,
on
yes, I
ARVs?
did.
You
I
did
did
the
PEP
3-day
PEP,
course?
Yeah, the 3-day course. I'm on it. Yeah.
Okay. A friend of mine had that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The same reason.
So
Sure.
To be really honest, I love to work with community. To be really honest, but it's just the matter of that I need to do anything that just to see on filming how is it work and everything that, like I told myself, anything that comes I'll take it just for my knowledge. But honestly, working with community
That's a passion.
it's my passion. It's my passion. I live here. Yeah, I mean not planning to live here forever, but I live here. I know these people. I know how they feel. I know when they go to sleep what they're doing. It's something that I know.
Did your experience last week make you feel differently about that? Did it take away a bit of that from you? That trust of your community?
It did. Honestly, it did.
Yeah.
Even now, I was searching for a place to rent
Yeah.
in Mulberry or in somewhere else.
Yeah.
It did. But still, I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm happy.
Thank you. Yeah.